Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Welcome to our math class. Today we are going to learn about multiplication problems in the real world, which is lesson 5 in unit 3. We use multiplication every day when we buy things, count groups, or find totals quickly. By the end of this lesson, you will know how to solve multi-step story problems involving multiplication. So get your pens ready and let's start learning. So please open your book, page number 78, and let's start to solve the first problem. The first problem is talking about Mona has a restaurant in Al Qusir. It's a tourist city located on the coast of the Red Sea. In February, Mona sold 402 kebabs. In March, she sold 753 kebabs. She makes each kebab with 83 grams of meat. How many grams of meat did she use in February and March? So we have to think carefully with this problem. How to solve this problem? Great. We have to use multiplication. Okay, let's start to read it again. Mona has a restaurant in Al Qusir. It's a tourist city located on the coast of the Red Sea. Okay, and in February, Mona sold this number 402 kebabs, and in March she sold 753 kebabs. She makes each kebab with 83 grams of meat. How many grams of meat did she use in February and March? Okay, to solve this problem, at first we have to find what she used in the 2 months, and what she used in February, then what she used in March. So we are going to write what she used in February, okay, equals 402, the number of kebabs, multiply by 83 grams of meat. Because each one of kebab, she uses for it 83 grams of meat. So we have to multiply number of kebabs by 83 to get the total amount. 402 multiplied by 83, so we have to multiply it by, we can use any method, but I think it will be easy if we multiply it by a standard algorithm. 402, okay, multiply by 83. 2 multiply 3 equals 6, then 0 multiply 3 equals 0, 4 times 3 equals 12. So when we multiply 402 by 83, we get 1206. Then we put this 0, magic 0. So we multiply now 402 by the 10th digit, which is 8. So we multiply 2 by 8 equals 16. 6 carry up 1. 0 multiply 8 equals 0 plus 1 equals 1. 4 multiply 8 equals 32. So we have to add them now. 6 plus 0 equals 6. 6 plus 0 equals 6. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. And bring down 3. So the amount is 33,366 grams. Okay. Then what she used in March. So we have to multiply the number of kebabs she sold in March is 753 multiply by 83 also. Okay, so we will repeat this multiplication again, but 753 by 83. So 3 multiply 3 equals 9, 5 multiply 3 equals 15, 5 carry up 1, 7 times 3 21, plus 1 22. So we put 0 here, 3 times 8 24, so we put 4 and the 2 carry up, 5 multiply 8 40, plus 2, it is 42, 2, 4 carry up, 7 multiply 8 equals 56, plus 4 equals 60. So we have to add them now. 9 plus 0 equals 9, 5 plus 4 equals 9, 2 plus 2 equals 4, 2 plus 0 equals 2, and bring down 6. So the result will be, or the product will be 62,499 grams. So we need to find how many grams of meat did she use in February and March. Okay, so we have to add them. Okay, we can clear this. Okay, and add the two amounts. Yes, so we have to add them. 6 plus 9 equals 15, 5 carry up 1, 1 plus 6 equals 7 plus 9, 16, 6 carry up 1, 1 plus 3, 4 plus 4 equals 8, 3 plus 2 equals 5, 3 plus 6 equals 9. So the total amount will be 95,865. So now we have solved the first problem. Okay, so let's go to the second one. Second one, Mona's son Wael makes baklava to sell at his family's restaurant. His recipe calls for 170 grams each of pistachios, walnuts, and hazelnuts. In order to make enough for the customers, he needs to multiply his recipe by 18. How many total grams of nuts will he need? Okay, so we have to read it again slowly, okay, and think about the solution. Mona's son Wael baklava. Mona's son Wael makes baklava to sell at his family's restaurant. His recipe calls for 170 grams each of pistachios, walnuts, and hazelnuts in order to make enough for the customers. He needs to multiply his recipe by 18, okay, to, by 18, how many total grams of nuts will he need? So if we need to find what he will need for 18 recipe, so at first we have to find what he needs for one recipe at first. So we write what will need for one recipe. Okay, equals 3 multiply 170 equals, so we drop 0 at first. 3 times 7 is 21, 1 to carry up, 3 times 7, sorry, 3 times 1, 3 plus 2 equals 5. So the product will be 510 grams. So this what will Wael need for one recipe. So now we can get what he will need for 18 recipes. What will he need for 18 recipes? Equals, we will multiply this amount, 510 grams, by 18. So if we need to multiply 510 by 18, at first we drop 0, and we multiply 51 by 18. Here in a draft, 51 multiply by 18. At first we multiply 1 by 8 equals 8, so 8 multiply 5 equals 40. Then we put 0 here. 1 times 1 equals 1, and the 5 multiply 1 equals 5. So we add them now. 8 plus 0 equals 8. 0 plus 1 equals 1. 4 plus 5 equals 9. So the result will be 9,180 grams. Okay, so now we have finished question number 2. Let's go to problem number 3. Let's read number 3. For Wael's baklava syrup, he needs 250 milliliters of honey, 15 milliliters of orange extract, and 30 milliliters of lemon juice per recipe. How many total milliliters of liquid ingredients will he need for the sauce if he needs to make 18 batches? So if we need to solve this problem, at first we have to find what he will need for one batch, okay? Because we need to get what he needs to make 18 batches. But at first, we have to find what he needs for one batch, okay? Let's get it. يبقى we write what he, okay, will need for one batch equals what? What he will need for one batch is 250 milliliters of honey, okay, and 15 milliliters of orange extract, and 30 milliliters of lemon juice. So we have to add them. Add all the quantities. 250 plus 15 plus 30. And you know how to add them. It's very easy to add 250 plus 15 plus 30. At first, we start with ones. 0 plus 5 plus 0 equals 5. 5 plus 1 plus 3 equals 9. And we bring 2. So the result will be 295. 295 milliliters. Okay. Then now we can get what he will need for 18 batches. What he will need for 18 batches. Okay. How to find it? If we need to find what he will need for 18 batches, we have to multiply 18 multiplied by what? By 295. Okay, so we will multiply now 295 by 18. We can get write it here as a draft. 295 multiplied by 18. 8 multiply 5, 40, 0, and 4 carry up. 9 multiply 8, 72 plus 4, 76. 6 and 7 carry up. 2 times 8, 16 plus 7 is 23. Then we put 0 here and then multiply 5 by 1, 5. 9 multiply 1, 9. 2 multiply 1 is 2. So we add them now. 0 plus 0 equals 0. 6 plus 5 equals 11. 1 and 1 carry up. 1 plus 3, 4 plus 9 equals 13. Okay, 3 carry up 1. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 2, 5. So the result will be 5,000 here. 5,310 grams. Sorry, milliliters. I'm sorry, milliliters. Yes, it is. Okay, milliliters. So we have solved now question number 3. Let's go to question number 4. What about problem number 4? Let's read it. Mona uses 140 grams of sesame seeds to make 120 milliliters of tahini. She makes the recipe 20 times each week. How many grams of sesame seeds does she use each week? How many milliliters of tahini does she make in 36 weeks? Convert the amount in milliliters to liters. Okay, so in this problem number 4, we need to find how many milliliters of tahini does she make in 36 weeks. Okay, so we have to find what she uses of sesame seeds each week. To solve this problem, we have to find what she uses of sesame seeds each week by multiplying 140 grams by 20 because she uses sesame seeds to make the recipe 20 times each week. So we have to multiply it 140 by 20. We can write it here. Um, we can write here, okay, what she uses, what she uses of sesame seeds, okay, equals each week, okay, each week equals 140 multiplied by 20 equals, if we multiply, we have to drop the two zeros at first, then 4 multiplied 2 equals 8, and 1 multiplied 2 equals 2. So the amount it is 2,800 grams of sesame seeds, okay? It's the first step. So what is the second step? What she makes of tahini in a week? What what she makes of tahini each or in a week, sorry, in a week equals 120 by 20. We multiply 120 by 20 to get what she makes of tahini each or in a week. So we drop two zeros at first, and the 12 multiplied by 2 equals 24. So she makes of tahini 2,400 milliliters. So if we need to find what, okay, what she makes of tahini in 36, what she makes, okay, of tahini in 36 weeks, okay, equals 2,400 multiplied by 36. So we need to multiply 2,400 by 36. At first we drop two zeros, then we multiply 24 by 36. So at first 4 multiplied 6, 24, 4 and 2 carry up, 2 times 6, 12 plus 2, 14. So we put 0 here, 4 times 3, 12, 2 carry up 1, 2 times 3, 6 plus 1, 7. So the result will be, if we add them, 864. So we put it here. So the result will be 86,400 milliliters. Okay. By the way, if we need to convert milliliters to liters, so we have divided by 1,000. So will it be 86.4 liters? Okay, students. So this was question number 4. I will let question number 5 as a homework for you. You can solve it at home. So today we have learned how to use multiplication to solve real world problems, like finding total prices or number of items and the groups. Remember, multiplication help us in daily life, in shopping and planning and even cooking. Keep practicing and you will become multiplication experts. See you in the next math lesson. Okay, bye.